Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and to the ranking member, I appreciate our ability to work on this as well. The fact of the matter is that our maritime industrial base and our overall defense manufacturing base are not at a full capacity or capability and certainly not meeting our needs. However, this does not mean we should sit and wait for the administration to act. The AUKUS Submarine Transfer Authorization Act begins the conversation to fully realize the potential benefits of the AUKUS trilateral security partnership between the United States, the United Kingdom, and Australia. Deterrence, capabilities, and readiness are critical for future success in the Indo-Pacific region. This bill is an important step to get us there. This bipartisan solution provides the clearest signal to the Australians that this is not just another empty promise by someone or an administration of any sort trying to just score political points on the international stage. By authorizing the sale of the first 2 Virginia-class conventionally armed nuclear-powered submarines, we are tackling the China issue head-on.
Not offer.
As China expands—
Okay. All right, it's fine.
Sorry, Mr. Chairman, I believe your mic might be on. That's all right. As China expands as a maritime power, the focus should be on deterrence in what they call the South China Sea. In a 2018 Senate Armed Services Committee hearing, then Commander-designate Phil Davidson testified that, quote, China is now capable of controlling the South China Sea in all scenarios short of war with the United States, close quote. As a result, it's imperative that we bolster our allies' efficiencies and defense capabilities if and when possible. The key phrase here being when it is possible and practical for the United States to do so, and only when we are satisfied that our needs have been met first. It's no secret that the U.S. Submarine industrial base has struggled for years of neglect and a lack of purchase from the Navy. Our current fleet of 49 attack submarines falls regrettably short of the service goal of 66. Our submarine industrial base can deliver approximately 1.3 Virginia-class submarines each year, and prior to the pandemic, that number was closer to 1.9 per year. 1.3 per year currently. The indications that industry can deliver 2 Virginia-classes by the late 2020s are promising, and I have complete faith that they will hit that mark with our support coming out of the House of Representatives and the Senate. We should not shy away from these numbers. They are just facts. As such, the bill requires the presidential level certification to have these issues be addressed. 1, the transfer of such vessels will not degrade the U.S. undersea operational requirements. 2, the U.S. has the industrial capacity to meet and maintain the submarine production requirements needed to support the national security and operational requirements for its submarine fleet. 3, the U.S. has sufficient stockpiles of highly enriched uranium to meet the DoD needs. And then 4th, the government of Australia has the sovereign capability to host and operate these vessels. Furthermore, Congress reserves the power to issue a joint resolution of disapproval should the United States be unable to fulfill its side of the transfer. However, this bill serves as an opportunity for $3 billion of investment from the Australians into the submarine industrial base. In an industry hampered by supply chain shortages and workforce disruptions, this investment will help ease the production and maintenance backlog that plagues our submarine forces, thus jump-starting the future of our maritime fleet and putting us on track to hit our fleet goals. As we increase our shipbuilding capabilities over time, we must remind our allies and partners that America has and will continue to deliver on its promises in the face of communist China. The AUKUS partnership brings about a new level of maritime operability in a region plagued by a growing malign of Chinese influence. According to the Wall Street Journal reporting, quote, Beijing has become a dominant force in the South China Sea and has gradually changed both the geography and balance of power, close quote. We have all seen the lengths of China that the Chinese have gone to turn up the heat without breaking the threshold of a conflict. Just last year, a Chinese spy balloon traversed the entire continental United States. Also, there have been reports of listening buoys seen by Canadian forces in the Arctic. South China Sea is no different. The United States must not lose its focus on the reality of the threats posed by the Chinese Communist regime. And with that, Mr. Chairman, I want to thank you for your leadership the work that you've done on this to get the bill in its current form. We do anticipate offering an ANS as well, but let me close by offering this. Future cooperation and deterrence of Chinese incursion in the Indo-Pacific region hinges on the effort to bolster our regional allies and deliver on both pillars of the AUKUS partnership. So I urge all of my colleagues to support this common sense bipartisan legislation. With that, I yield back.